Enyumre no nsia kasebo ni Peace 104.3. Okay, 101.7 Neat 100.9. Ship House Abeka Junction Accra. Hello 101.5 FM Kumasi Edum. Omama yamamu nyina adwo enyumre so. Omani amahudo so nsema yensaka na ebe. Radio stations ekuta kasebo emu Ghana ne amanane. Ebro radio num ya de ato peacefmonline.com. peacefmonline.com.
Man penin anado danko ekufuado. Eni abamu mpenifo. Akoso awumam etwa se ten ama boteman sports facility ne bia no na ina mampeni chemu se ebibrem agudie de atoso dum yensa ya de sie na so no ya ye ready to do.
Today our country can be proud of the massive sporting infrastructure we have put in place for the games.
Na Ghana for sana yagudie ball bo ehia ye pa titru de Black Stars a Ghana for atira se ampa se Black Stars ko agudie na kansie bi na eto apeni apenten na eyere so na yedi ntwa ha Ghana for pa esan se dodo no atira se nyame ya adoma wochina save Ghana football demo no wamdo mu begim se kuraze brass band
Ghana football no was sent to work demonstration na onye de woboko ama wa twubia na ginagina de ya ne team no sisa ho no ye den onye sisa blaster de omo bia no rapo
na ye ena tamale south na rase badwani Haruna Idrisu aba man yese se aba betwe nani na wakọ ativide mantamu a ontwe nani nkọ hwe o titru ne tamale drobi mu supa enwa ye den papa.
The Speaker, accordingly, I want to government to consider declaring Tamale a water scarce zone, allocate emergency resources to address the immediate needs of residents in the Tamale metropolis.
Na ewakasebwe mu wobete Child Right International. Sra wa mo sra se school abaya no a okọ Every Girls Senior High School. Ana no dwada wowu ya no. Empenifo mu amonam amoto ewo emu hwehwemu. Yeni nsemi Akan ho na enanwumre yi yesin konya e wo Peace FM so a yade ebremo na enam state babro 100 so a wamu na agikasebo yi ato apete ama Ghana for etie bi se de se na efata na kasebo yi enwemeko bi adaroma ena yesin konya yade ba Ocean's Chemist ede Ocean's Garlic Capsules ebuama yenya garlic sonfaso unya num kogu mu pe etiase de wawe garlic no garlic no wie ahomete titru atumi siu minim ama hwe awabembebu Ocean's Chemist is simple or the aye capsules are the unya ne se obanu magu mu se guna one yare aton kwanta pai MTN say we there for you everywhere you go. High Sense Ghana say enyama pa ye use ofie electricity and ye use no papa water e be che e de ama High Sense. Nibon ya to say who everyday prices for everyday people. In boost herbal mix and to nie a drop akope and my immune system we ni pedun mu nya hoden magani so say he wale ye me etumi kutia yare bi epese ebebo wura ni pedun mu say skolon in boost herbal mix adawroma and immune system nya ahoden so when yare bi say syphilis gonorrhea white pressure ulcer stroke waist pains and I wunye adwuma nso so otebre no in boost herbal mix yi ebetu yare na say hon amen scientific we are now the herbal and alternative medical hospital no asoso e de tienie amen adaroma wa mo anansan wa mo to nanan mo nse de no eye nyini say edan ya wunyini a wo beko na mom say yare pa do beto nanan mo nse do ene ji se wa na wiase afono wa opese yare agbo wo na ekun ante sa na se opese yare bebo wakun a wuhia amen scientific herbal hospital woko wa yesa yare amwatiapo budget cash and carry the blue jeans energy drink na ba ahoden de ja wo ye adwuma titru mate fo no a mota hurubo kan wo se Spider-Man no ya na mo fo na mo usi na mo jiska adwene kra wo de besesa kra na nya de ketwa o so adwene ye sharp blue jeans energy drink no wo ye adwuma wo mines eno wo ye wala tu wala sane ba dey fo no lebra fo no wo cho ba fufuo sei wo fa blue jeans energy drink ni agro ahoɔden na bere bi obetumi awofufo fra no pakwese anwumre still na ahoɔden tawo Duffield Roofing Systems na da roma wo anya chance dan papa de boye dan so a madan ne nya fenko a na mum ebo nipa wo mte edan mu ne ne ma ewo dan mu ban se ewia bɔ kitikiti ura nkrofo da ma se phone wa yetu meet pa wo mu no ko ura dan ye de Duffield Roofing System chance dan ya boso ewia bɔ no ye so air condition so fine ensu mo ye nyunu sa na tie we ye wakala ne size bia bi wo ho na chance dan bia ne ho akade bia wo beto no oha mu nchichemu 10% ene yi e free bɔ no so enme ya da roma ene esi nkonwa nwumre yi ohene nana kwame amo mene
nana ya okese afensam no enchiremu enie Ghana mampani nana do danko ekufu ado ene wode soso akotwa humam ewo Boteman Sports Complex sebeya Ghana All African Games and as a friend African Games no Ghana na agesi ni naso no yebetimi edisa agroi e Ghana ha ama bibia aye kama enafua eduonu enum 25 days and wode asi ho ya wode saa African Games ewo Boteman Sports Facilities ho na mum nyame se enka no kre so wo hwa ade no pa mum dia efe ankasa mampani akufu ado say na adwentwato akomu pa no wonu hu say so wo hwa ba bi say University of Ghana wonu Sports Complex wonu adada ye nwieye ene Botema no a so mani discussion na se yetimi wi a yebetimi de African Games no enne ka ho bi ema ye kokoye ya yaje eho no ede asi ho wo say sa African Games ya ye kan Ghana e ka won a echechire ye pa no ho bra ye mampani a odi kan osaje for Dr. Kwame Nkrumah ede sa akansie eba ye nanso mfie aduonum enson 57 years achini ye nye akansie bi nsi ye na so da ye hosti bi da enunti ena eye na nigi sempa na ehia ye se kwan beda ho se ye pa obi amana hosi no ono so ede agisi ho wo se ebra atwamu yi be mfie nso atwamu na ban asiesie enkran agoprama Cape Coast de baba yara Kumase afi aban wasi abefo agoprama makomaku edu ebi ewo wa ebi ewo Upper West ebi ewo Dunkwanofen and ebi wo Azim ebi wo Doma Hinkro no wobono mantem ebi oho ena Koforudua esoso ebi ewo ho we nyina kire se na ban edwen agokansie ho a opese oma Ghana agokansie ekonkan.
Despite loud calls by some pessimists for our nation to withdraw from hosting the tournament, we remained resolute. Today, our country can be proud of the massive sporting infrastructure we have put in place for the Games, which will be a huge legacy for the country. Our nation is expecting some 5,000 elite athletes, some 3,000 experienced officials, and thousands of fans in the country, together with an estimated global audience of 2.2 billion people watching through traditional and social media. In its 57 years of existence, this is the first time that Ghana is hosting the Games. Despite Ghana being under the leadership of our first president, Kwame Nkrumah, a founding member of the African Games. The question is, why has Ghana not hosted the African Games until now? The answer is simple. There is a time for everything, and this is our time.
Na mampani anyway etu dwanechi ena so afo hwe maburu ni agokansie so Mustafa Yusuf enso de we kan ho.
As we welcome teams from over 54 African countries to our shores, we recognize the potentials of the Games to foster greater unity among African nations. The interactions that occur during the Games and the pride associated with it will contribute immensely to the enhancement of the image of Africa and build cohesion among African states and ensure general well-being of our individual across the continent. Let us seize the opportunity to strengthen the bonds that unite us as Africans and showcase the beauty of our diverse culture and our collective aspiration for better continent. As we count down to the Games in anticipation of the rest of Africa, we also look forward to extending a warm Ghanaian welcome to all the athletes, coaches, journalists, fans, and officials. Our hospitality will reflect the warm friendliness that defines our nation. We will make your stay of our guests not only memorable but unforgettable. Once again, I therefore extend a sincere call to all hospitality industry to embrace and take full advantage of the opportunities presented by these games. Hotels, restaurants, local businesses, taxis, commercial drivers, this is your time.
Munyina mumrenie ebraso so bia ede no be shema munyina kwaba so afọ hwe mabnu ni agokansie so Mustafa Yusuf e no de we etudwa na abnantiri e no de we fira bankasie mu ebe wo yen
ebraso bejafo kwa asetena ne no wo mugusu wo mo dwonjuna my Ghana kan ko ni yiye yo ene ni mpuntu no ena Tamale South ebraso bejani Honorable Haruna Idrisu asore ya na asem ne se asem hia bi di kapa wo se Speaker man kwan no kana watch abandwin siso na aban hwede animanimu ya obetumi ayede afa we san se yewu asem Honorable Haruna Idrisu tiremu a okota Tamale sei ya duro bi mu nsu papa pipe water ehwo ayeden papa ehwo ayeden ama so be bi o pipe pa pipe be nyunu egu okapum dabi wonya bi wo se ayato rentam kase pa ne kana sa no nipa da se niti wiase na wonya edrobi mu nsu papa enom wa wo hia wo se ni suso eni suso pa no we de wo se enimonimu ya na wo se aban eye bibi fa ho se water tank se kra na wo be mo ma twi nsuo de free baby ebe Tamale Tamale a eye ebe boa pa no wo se ade ba ko a asa Ghana ne aban yen hia ne nso ne se wo pe amantam a ewo oman Ghana hinkro brano enyini ntantam wama edore wama se edore sempo no anwea na tra na wama se etre se bagaya Tamale titru awo West Africa sei wo ye se de Tamale ase dore na se tre no a eni kwan se ye man nsuo eye problem wo sa we akwakoba na sa no wo se biew ensuo na nwa ye den wo Tamale no esunsun sanso no enye wo mo Tamale efiefie mu nkwa na mum okọ schools awodo mu ankoda yi nyansio eno da nchen a inmeko bi te se ayaresabia bebe si dan hwe yare wa bra ensuo nka ho wo se ahomete pa we die abamane na monoto no wo bibia wonya ne fast
You know that government came in with some 272 million euro assurance that there will be further development on the Bywater International Limited water project, which was at Dalam, and to move it to Yapi so that access could be expanded even to affect areas like Tamango. The Speaker, Tamale is fast growing and is considered one of the fastest growing cities in West Africa and is becoming a major problem for many of us members of parliament in that particular area. The Speaker, accordingly, I want government to consider declaring Tamale a water scarce zone, allocate emergency resources to address the immediate needs of residents in the Tamale metropolis, and then deploy emergency water release supply. Even if the Ghana Water Company can ration water around the community, it may alleviate the suffering of the people. Mr. Speaker, in conclusion, the water shortage in Tamale is a humanitarian crisis demanding urgent attention by government.
Tamale South and Rasebejani, Honorable Haruna Idrisu. Now we are na Tamale Central, Rasebejani, Honorable Ibrahim Mutala Muhammad. And so the be a fortune was say, as some no one can say, no Jamobi Jama, some Kitwa Bio. Was I as some Casio? Now, what they will turn for you need their way to your and so now why you didn't what Tamalino. At the time, now no Hega, any smell, woman number son as well. And so we are Dema one can yabo for the betu Burama Wamanka, woman and scum woman. A bit pepper and as what Tamalia. Woman Yansio and young quine and yes too. Garrison is a crowd in Yansonia. I didn't so yano. And so now would be Nadia.
Just drive around the principal streets of the city. You would find it extremely unacceptable that people are struggling, women, children are struggling to access water. And the only water source that the people depend on is boreholes. Unfortunately, many areas in Tamale, you can't access water even if you dig a borehole. The few places that we are fortunate to have water, people struggle over this water. And I think that there is the need for urgent steps to be taken by government to ensure that this problem is found solution to as quickly as possible. With these few words, I want to thank the Honorable MP, my senior brother, for making such a statement.
Eti Tamale Central Mnasebejeni, Honorable Ibrahim Mutala Muhammad, Anusi ya na bodi Mnasebejeni, Honorable Samsonahi, Asuman and Sasso. Ena minister bisa se na so wedi anka wonu ni tamalewo eno so onyanko da no da e ka na ntu ana kasre enti asem no a wo mo ka no wo pese o ka bi ne dia ya desrede no de ma Ministry of Sanitation and Water Resources senke be ya wo ni Ministry of National Security enka matri mu nan senke be ya water tankers yi yemfa nso mfiri bebia yinsuo wo na nke ni manu ya yemfa bi nkwa ya resabia schools ani abanyu mekuom any of you said a bear, young quarter to rent and be I will see a yedding echi.
It's an issue that the Ministry for Water and Sanitation should take seriously. When there is water crisis in any community, it brings down activities in the area. And I want to call on the ministry to, as a matter of urgency, to mobilize water tankers. I know Ghana Water Company has some tankers, and security agencies also have tankers. National security also have tankers. They should organize all these tankers to get water to public institutions, such as hospitals, because hospitals run on water. They need water to run hospitals. So if there are no water in the hospitals around Tamale, that is a problem.
Bodi Mnasebejeni Samsonahi and Yaten Kano. Now, Nanusi ya na Deputy Majority Leader Alexander Fenyamakin, so a Pejan and San was say. As somebody said there were more Canadian as a sopanti, where they bring your part at the Bodi Mnasebejeni can, you know. Ebeya, Ministry of Sanitation and Water Resources, Wamane Ministry of National Security, and Manumuyano, Wamuyan Wano, na Insyunko.
I therefore call on the sector minister, the Ghana Water Company, and National Security. They have an R2P unit. They have an R2P unit. So if they can work together to intervene on this matter. But Honorable Ahi said something very positive, which he did when Winneba experienced a similar situation. And this is the umpteenth time he has repeated it. The umpteenth time he has repeated it. It is good because at least it goes to strengthen that collaboration between government and opposition. That if we work together, we would achieve a lot. So I would again thank you for what you did for the people of Efutu. At the time you had the opportunity, you provided us with tankers. That was because I came to your office, I reached out to you. So, leader, I would pray you to reach out to your colleagues there. Fortunately, Dr. Brahma is your own colleague. Both of you share the same esprit de corps. So I'm sure if you engage him, you would be able to get some further support.
So for the Deputy Majority Leader, Alexander Fenyamakin, Emmanuel Akoli, and William Gentu, any amount before one woman as a Jeffy, our woman Diamani, a buyer. Now, you don't want woman as a Jeffy. Assemble quiet scene, I watch you. Everybody will make you come more. I soon now reward. I will review your friend Eric Johnson. Eric Johnson, on a Royal Cozy Hills Hotel. Wardrobe, Dubai, a Yanadia. Na Kosiada, February was made that to Dubako. Anopa, and a nipper become say, O Ray Nipa Bonufobi. I didn't quite friend in some way. I was in the hotel. Police for at Tiasamino, as usual. My police Juma, Esore Waka. Etu and one of my successful Muyashamu. I'm an annual Jada and run put it. Yamen child and Abronsmanu. Police for Namujamuno so. Eko chini pa bako edeka and 9 hour match dada. Emwamaye num. Police ase ya bose. E 20 ya ye che anyway gishe. Nantabnucha ya combat. Ane kambu esenti. Wameto akoswa yenhwehwemu na nipa numu a was to say, Ora Eric Johnson, woman, won't be, Wabaya say, Wabeja for Francis Wakan, na ya Bokwadu, Ure, the Pabono Foa, Wokuno. Na no masema Jefia asemi ono. Honorable Clatus Seidu Dapila, our ya Jirapa constituency, Mrasebe Jeni. Oyan was say, Wabibia, Wababwa, Ama Nipa Bonifoa, Woodini, Momontuni, Okun, Ora Eric Johnson, Wabibia, Babwa, Ma Yahusa, Onino, or no Mrasebe Jenino. Everton about to make Sika 100,000 Ghana cedis, yet 1 billion. No, they are Dani Panase. Sawabwa, Amaya to Miache, Woodini, Okun, Ora Eric Johnson. Was away. Ayanakuma Swadia pass. What yet the Abwa police farmer? Police form you shall move as a miono, a year payo. I mean, how? So be a Juma for fair. Papa, tin baby, I want 1 euro beyond bonnet. Not Nipadia Kokun Damo Jamusa. Ow! This is Kenya to channel. This is a no be on Toka. Honorable Sammy Yado, and 20. And where you see 1 billion, the other say, Wababwa, I'm young Nipa. Okun Eric Johnson, no, or the Bemau.
Anybody who is able to provide us information for us to unravel or arrest the murderers, I, the Member of Parliament, will give a reward of 100,000 Ghana cedis, 100,000 Ghana cedis to anybody who will be able to provide meaningful information for us to conclude on the investigation. The person or a group of persons will be rewarded with 100,000 Ghana cedis. So this is one of the things that I want to tell the world.
Now, and what's an honorable Clatus said, I say, Bambo Faba so papa true. And no money put to Damso sign IGP. Dr. George Kufu Dampare. Was it sent to our Bonabason say, Emra police 40, sir, we are ye. Police for Antianda. Ant now want to sign for one side, so we dem from Nemum. Amnua and a police for change you moasia. Say now make us say, or must answer Nipamian. Adiaka and Numno. Amasabre any pranson. And a police for actual woman say. Police is to say, Ora Eric Johnson won woman who be. Was it sad dear police yeah, you know. As soon as Nipa papa. Emma, when young to Sonia Resimu said your Tibiano. Dia enamne Sasumo Ora Eric Johnson, at one another one said no. You bet you know.
The security agencies are on top of the job. And I believe at the end of the day, the perpetrators will be brought to book. So far, information available is that some 7-8 persons have been arrested, and some fingerprints and some experts have been sent to the crime scene. Let me commend the Inspector General of Police, the Ghana Armed Forces, and all the security architecture of this country for their swift involvement in investigating this matter. I believe and hope that at the end of their investigations, the culprits will be known, identified, and brought to book.
The Krakramu and was drapa phone cranse. Emobia kumantu, emobia mohu, emobia yamunsino. As police for ne bambo for, or my bambo murekete. I said the Adiane Conedi, a woody phony na bambo for back to a mobako.
The people of Jirapa to remain calm is painful. We lost an industrial son, but let me just tell them that they should remain resolute and let the security agencies work. Let's don't take the law into our arms. Let's don't do anything untoward. The security agencies will support us. They will work to unravel or bring these criminals to book so that all of us will know who killed our brother, who killed our son, who killed our husband, Mr. Eric Johnson. Eric's soul will never rest until the perpetrators are brought to book. We all know him. We know what he stood for when he was alive. He was a man who wanted justice. He was somebody who wanted to use the little resources that he had to help his people. So if somebody can take his life in this way, I know that the gods will fight for us, the police will fight for us, the government will support us to ensure that the perpetrators are identified and brought to book.
Jira Pamrase Bejeni, Honorable Clatus said to Dapila and the attendant Cano, William Gentu and the Emmanuel Akoli, and a German boy here from Rasebejefi, a buyer.
Also, Cohen Brass,
Mental Cohen,
a ball. A TC football, then I say, my HBU.
I come in
and to the call. Also, call.
Now, Ebusia, where they are free, a warrior, ya, see your drapper. Already Johnson, Nipper because you're not free in Semua. Now, Yambra, a brigade senior high school. Now, no jade chamu that I don't know. I'm running a watch of a pepe. And I yank some debt and free a brigade senior high school. I need to say, Square by Abia, I feel kind of one the first year, a brigades. You're free and Yaka crabby. I feel could be at another funeral, you're from Yara and Wire Day. Once some friend. A ray square by a nam, me so. I can come out to Netia. One woman in Quiltra, what one and animal in Seattle. Oh, I have some. Every tibra was a me by ye doing command and other Peace News. Your new executive director, Edma Child Right International, or Bright Appear. At your chance, a million command will say. Said the Bediani, said the Bediani. I don't know what someone say. Eja omanya ye womu no eba ne nwumasiam a de ehia ye pa ene amanyofo no de ye amanyosam ade say mesi dormitory ene mesi classroom ene mesi teachers bungalow ene maye we Ghana Education Service so beba ai ena ya headmaster foforo ya ma assistant hedi ene anwa say ya meme matumi na momo nsisa ya ne ntoto ya ye beye wo school ho edi abo school kwada no ho ban edi abo wo nkwa ene wo mapom de wo ban no ene atoto na jeje mu enti o se we enu esi wo every girls no ye wo nkwa na esi panyo wo se schools bebre secondary schools bebre wo Ghana ha ebi ati wo mu se ankwada na wo mu ko school no yare kete akete boge ebo wo mu a ye ntumi anya baby pa e wo school wan hwe wo mu eje critical eje kraw ye do mu free school na no ano no away bus wo ne atatefo edinkra wo se ne ma bi sei ana wo se ma ne ye yasem hia party true ane nkwada ne fa hodie wo ma pom den ane wo mo nkwa
Niesi no anya ade aye betimi aka se school no nkwa aye na emanisi anase nipa baako so na nam NAC. It is a whole administrative system and MSA emanatimi because the administrative structures are yewo memoir, especially in our secondary school and junior high schools no. It's either say protecting physical structures and as administrative powers na work on and how authoritative those who are supposed to protect the Ankorano can exercise those powers no. But the most needed a year say yetimi the boy Ankorano ho by Ankasa no. Our regulations no ensure that and focus on protecting the right and the lives of Ankara in the school system no. And intina obi timi de ne pe etimi edina Ankara and as otimi ja Ankara to under certain circumstances say anka yebetimi prevented the life of Akorano. It is a whole system that we have to deal with.
And what's the na ora bright appear? As it was Ghana Education Service, Ghana Police, and National Security. So Omatim pa na enhwehwemu bi ehia se womoye no womunye na yanti hundi etiem.
Ghana Police Service and the National Security and take care of this matter. Now, omunye investigation no enkusi baby SAC. Now, if there is any policy recommendation on metimia and the outcome of the report no should be made public so that obia sebio enam no soma sansemnisi ye no yetimia hold you responsible. And now, if it borders on the regulatory arrangement ayo secondary school na emboa and no so no yetimi etuhanamo ama reforms ebesu secondary school no etimi si ama yetimia bo yankora ho. Because to lose a life, no, as I say, you find a tradasa, a corada chobetimi, a woman, and ye lose no, and then fast word the bebrebusia, and ye lose no, and now say, and why ye be obetimedia ma, the young conya baby pagina, and nona ye lose no.
Now you're saying can you hear Bright appear or your executive director the My Child Right International. One year and some 20 a man for Patricia Fisher and the ball our Wusemi and Kumo. Now I want some from Uno. The pizza from Yatian say, one more, one good and some woman at your fee. Bako Aya China near. The Okoya had no court, I'm a court. As I say, I'm found court to a fiasse. I feel back 1 year. Now, what that if you are against a one prison, no? I'm saying one more ball possible when you're beginning. I'm a penny and pa, I'm a bonnet to Muse. China near, you had not quite to one prison. I feel back no. Or put 2 years by force. What Yaria Monamono son, what was Sonny Yamusia? Posani Yamuya as a course. Moon as a BB Yayano. None the Nimia is a mocha confoir. What's the abode about Pitria? Sorry. Woman said, Ampa, Sawa Yario. I just bear me what dawa. About one and answer as a cankabi. One more time, no so well. I didn't do to me say, or Yariampa. Yanfanako Kulubunian Koyan Yari. Yad no Kulubutin hospital. Yeah, when Yadia, said Doctor Nurse and said, woman, if you took a crab you, oh, away. What the Nankabo catch to Mampamrica, Johnny, every Kulubutin hospital. Now, some in your person, your jeans, the movies, I say, I know Cressa. Now, Abani saying, Chief Public Relations Officer at the Margana Prison Service, a Superintendent Adamu Abdul Latif. Supo, Majue.
Yeah, I'm money at my papa.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that much matter pa no mojuma pa moja na we dia ase ajimunsam kakra aya no krasa
no krasa ase bibisa esi ye nuanom challenge fo ya omo ma mo ha ya ne omo fi em se omo ba ko eko ye ne se pata so ye okobo ko no ma sport edene ba se omra bi ase ba ko ewo fi ase na emua na no ho touch makasa aso yare ye na yehwe no ndi hu se no yare no ehu nya se edene be ko ayarfa bia kefie mu na wetiyeti ya hedi na ho na ye transfer na okopie wo palebu na emu ene nya na ntie se we gane every year offset no sem nti se muti bibisa na ye no pre
adarumo na yare ben no
oh na limit bi aka ne se na yare
yo na kolebu ono ejamo mrante na wo mde ne ko ye na kire mumu de ye ya wotumi dwane ye
no kre ye mu ye pension mu na em say that general wa pick committee committee no ye pension mu den the send by ya sa Chinese ni it can fee ye brand here den some na say nyam ne pension mu ye ni hu se na ye odwane ye ne bia potin ya odwane ya em say ye de betuga ama san so ehu ye po
when the edikan ya ya beka say expatriate bi oda ensawan prisons and our prison no ho dodo no yemfa no ko hospital we dwane ana when the edikan na etasi
ade a entasi o share prison service your record ewo abanbo ho anate say ye de toto amama ahoro ho de anate say ha ne ye yade escape nya bia etasi wa hakra ewo mu ana sibilemu akwai adwuma no eho hazard no ewo mu ana ebiasi ba se foro na pa be jane se na esi ye de entansi
we de wo say pani apa obedweko so mu hwemu de besia na mia no me wo experience bi wo we no kakranti ayama enkrofo asema wo mu ya kan ebi ya jedi okọ intensive care unit ewo kolebu a na me ma me bi da ho na just rightly opposite that the suspect bi ba o sama o hwe se de na wo mu gina no ho no a utumi se ono kra no ho mete ti we na ko ba sa na bi zu se jama prison fo yi bi na ene ne se hu o because dem bambo yerekete wo mo ho no so obenya advantage edwane pa de na ese bia efie nipa bi kan
well eno de me say pense mu na ye no na ebitimi adabi bisa edu na se na de man stadium committee ni ye na djuma nti ye mi fa bisa en so ho na committee ni ye na djuma ye nti nyina train ye train se committee ni ye na djuma ni ya na obi biara no ho begu mu no me say asotwe se fata se ye de mani pa ko no ye bempe na ye di ama se na be ya omo wo sa adwene no ebitimi ase omo ho afri sa subaina ensem fata no
we de minimu ada wodwane di oda ho ne nanam ha ya onyanko bebi asa nti unim ne din ene bi obetumi atwa nanim fecha atre ne ehunu a yehu sa we na adwane no
no kra me din ne bi ese unim challenge free din one feel
ni di ade na wiase no no
we say the dia and that ekura no na 70 year and some panara na tajinga wan traso obo police direct amanie immigration ko nyira ya bom amanie ntentem ama omunyina o ma sheba mukina wo border no so na be biara yenim say yenim anum tani tufu yetimi ko nyina ya mount massive state yeguso ayehwe aye wani da so wa nshimi say enchekra enyamene pa ye sabeka no ne aside na ba efiase
Supo that's enyumre
Mr. Badamansiofa and is my family.
That's it. Superintendent to Latif and Ekasa Edema Ghana Prison Service. Yanan Chachon Komofa China near quarter session koda in Sewen prison, Afribako. Our Yare Yanfanko Kulubunko and Yaria. What to Piafe Jano? And won't come out and your boy.
Yo. So for money ajuma.
Now to the big issue.
Now to the big issue, and then the business of the day. Yaka save Ghana football demonstration. Yaka wasemo aka. Eye ochne ukuo. Ya eye enso ukuo da Ash Wednesday no a. Ene de save Ghana football demonstration no ehihye so. Na sa ye kire eye nea ye de age Ghana ball bo. Agina ho. Nto ochina ohwe we no a na ya bom say ya na de ba save Ghana football now or never na no na peace news enso so yansan chofo si amantam nkaye no montene so ne nkran ha say bisa amanfo say ye nuanom na ya kese odi ahenka kwame yebo a Veronica Come Sadiq Adams and countryman Songo aka ho asem a save Ghana football demonstration ochina na eba so na yenua apia adankwa ewo sekunde takorade sekendi takorade ena obisa amanfo se na save Ghana football demonstration mujiri se ehu hia
Ghana football no was sent to work demonstration na onye de woboko am wa twubia na ginagina de yani team no hisa ho no heden onye sisa blaster de am bia no rap muntin ka mpo de nkobanya nka woma yengu blaster no for 2 years yen hihye ne ye ama yetumi akaji bi papa yeda mama no demonstration hu ye de ye am mpenfu na adwen ba won
oh demonstration de hia yina ye de support betechi ohia papa kwesi Ghana football de ase kontombre pa ye tutu fifitechi me bisa football de nyakra jempe fo hwe na wonye bibi fo me
wo ya ofe bi mbe bo sense se nta kwade ni abakubi ba mo ko demonstration de ba we kwan de ba abakubi abazi semsini efe bibia asai amenem support
ese ye revolution ewo dfo de kosono senka na senke enya de papa ayemre so no obi kro banko foreign kro na obobor kro say yes and now my to whom you know basa when demonstration there me support my 100% about west region kra yen beboa
demonstration or a very necessary because Sisianu Ghana football no the way auto kono onye mpemfo no wo no wantutu no mayi so or there work demonstration no hu there ma wo ye no onye because Ghana football no Sisiade wajinsem
Isabella Danso enso no manfo di nkomo e won kran ha Isabella Danso aka Crying Bella wane o manfo di nkomo nkran ha e na Crying Bella e bisa o mo se na mo so e demo no mo demo won kran ha ya mo beba bia na
extra demo ni de otumi se mi angasa extra no minya adagiri tiaka ba ba join bi cause looking out your football situation what Ghana happen say I watch be your football that's a brass it ojo kwa wondo no tia say minim yakọ tournament be 3 yakọ World Cup yare Afcon yakọ Cameroon yare yakọ Cote d'Ivoire haya keke akwakusia contribute say Quebec Mozambique amayanso yakọ already how to say there's a problem in Ghana football it matter the mona impenifobia yi omo esi wo say omo be ne de me fuaso anka
demonstration na try and de me ma adwene wo say ye pa because impenifo no mu discount too much ana ade amesoment ya say ne say player obekọfa na ba obetu anso abone de say nyanse bi enimo nti demonstration de ebeboa na kretokrekunu grade ehu ya say pam no kra because ameboa die ameboa Ghana Football Association no ti say papa ne de so free so because oda so also the Ghana Football Association enko yi
me de ni papa mu na omoye no na ye bompa say after demonstration and kaket no obehu se na adwuma ye nso ni na nka wa step it down ama Ghana Football na timi akonanim president ne de ne power ono pe no betumi etu na fio e wo mu se e be affect ye de ba eno kwa e be boa football ni chance say e be join for the next 4 years omo bande 2 years kra na ye koba e better oh minya mekwa akotechire
me hu ni say a good idea na journalism penyu for normal I think say it's about time football association, you know, you go no. Near reshuffle penny for no near Fabia for fro. Usho manya yankwane so many countries I ye biana bomons. Obviously, Minyank Mako support it. Because this is not about parties in Manabi, where it's the whole nation. Football and they are mining in our boom.
I did a boy mine and Ghana football because say or mine football no national teams in say Diego. Maybe because even a man football no under 17 abound young. A being see that first time I made TV no. As a FA president no. And I'm 20 years never be all and yet entry more mine. And the media be a park on fan and a Juma Dingo from a pa me support 200%. This year on combine best 3 times gra. I me support to pa. Me major de me be a
Ghana football no. A man side or a man side or as say they say to be a Ghana or match cry a bean him say Ghana heading. Who match into 1 month 2 months you some demonstration you know metal mo chi me fo mo so pan so omo ye football ne de shaba konsa yan fa shaba konsa ne say wen in ekura football no mo di coach aba enso mo ana mo sa kire coach say fa player wen ye den ebra munima anka mo go fa coach ye den emba because ke dienti nti yes ro mo so some be demonstration dia me fo mo so omo ye me nya ho pa me kwa kodi achi
eye ebeboa say democracy dia bibini na woni obi nya adwua demonstration na obeye eti me fi say ebeboa if say me hwe Ghana football say na ekona enko yi because o hwe senia enya Mexico ye entimi nya solution bia so entimi hu de ko de potin so a e ma sa de ne ye den eba be de ne America ne say e betumi kura anka ban fa ne sifam na ongu GFA ye wo he
we eye nia crime bella edibre yen na yenko sunyane fo sesen
ese na na do den na sifo na mpemfo no mo GFA fo nyina ye to mo so abakura na still enso pam no onpam ongu board no kura ongu board no
ndi amoye ndi manage ho pa me papa some ye the sad demonstration chere say Ghana Blaster wo monye hu no sikadie ade GFA fo muni ti makra magana ade na motisa GFA no mu no
international pitch kura se makasa kura na mira ho
that tournament we are allowed to miss Ghana yeah the power for pa the local team now one for local team now cause we cry me am between me new boy obo academy ball a obo no enya agro say o want to tua hwan 200 million obi ala 200 million obetua
kwatia GFA ni say se komode kreku mpayefo ni nyina mo sakra mo
sunyanefo ne be ka sasa he be de kreku o ne nkrofo ben sisa be nyina be mpam be nyina mfiri ho mmene be yo no ho be ti GFA ho he mmene be yo no ha ben kan kire me be fere no ketkreku ama mbron kakra akayaba mommy bron de o kire me nasa jisa msamba low cost na ebedisa you know sa apese mi na ya na otabo ma mini titi no jisa msamba bedi biansa no bron kakra ba sunyanefo ne na yete wo monka no yemfri sunyan ne emra kofodua ne emisa kofodua fo so se mo sesen
no kwasem ne ye
ɛyɛ paa ɛne sɛ ɔhwɛ nyama ɛkɔ so ɛba na ama in fact yɛ ninje because hwɛ blaster team ekita yɛn hwɛ players yɛwɔ paa na afei yɛbɛkɔ tournament yɛbɛkɔ no so a akɔkɔ ɛtro kaa bi demonstration de hu hia paa na we sɛ sɛ ɔmpa nyɛ no region by region na nsɛ mu kena na mpanimfoɔ dɔm yɛ no yɛ ninje
ɛho hia papa Ghanafoɔ yɛpɛ saa deɛ no da biara na yɛnkɔ a yɛmmra yɛ demonstrate a bɛma yɛni abre those in authorities ɔmdɔm na bɛsi fam yie ama bibia atɔ yie wɔ Ghana football no mu
demonstration ne deɛ ɛwɔ sɛ ɔmo yɛ efisɛ Ghana football nankasa no atɔ nsom sesi a blasters a yɛn nyinaa yɛde gye yɛni kakrakra no ɔmo kɔ tournament a ɔmo mfa result biara mba demonstration ne deɛ kofodua hanom yɛn nso yɛ support paa sɛ ɛwɔ sɛ ɔmo yɛ na Ghana football no ɔmo gye si hɔ yie
football no baabi edu deɛ yɛn nyinaa ni tua sɛ nkɔ yie nti sɛ ɛka no korɛ na yɛde yɛ tu yie deɛ ho hia adeɛ deɛ nkɔ yie sɛ obiara timi yɛde ne ho gym na yɛn nyinaa yɛ pray for papa no ti demo no deɛ ho hia paa
Ghana football deɛ nɔkɔnya me hia total reform from top to down obiara
GFA na ne problem nti awon si egu GFA no na ye start bibia what you say because GFA na ne problem si esisa coach ne ekofa coach bi wo heaven near the background still e be lose ye tianeti because you steady the trend now otumo say on say ade ne ba ye instance so e was omo trans no mo ye postmortem proper postmortem no omo attribute bibia to the coach me kra me nyam de me gym curtain GFA must go.
I think say this time I was here clear omo nyina ye say nyina ide omo gym watch na say the China ye ko say be ba begina bi pa ye hia ba begina
Kofodua no nana akwasi mensa enso so ne omanfo kasa o Cape Coast gwai
ehu hia pa se woye oman ya ne sa mpanyimfo no wo hu se ade na we kɔ no enye oya kura wonye bebre na hu se Ghana no yakoma dabrasa no to demonstration there omonye kopo mo hu sense akayaba
hu ni se onye na djuma yi scanning ade ekotim no mu draws so the way draws no kai we senka yeso emko tournament na say bisa na players ni yomba so fa say skedie no and na me shede nim ho poten say skedie say den players no kwa omo bon mo
current president of the Ghana Football Association or your opinion of no Ket Edwin Simone Krekuno Ghana football in shutdown konenyim bebre in the sense that if you be any performance where AFCON tournament was a Black Stars in ways in Yimza Quina and Yaman Shadan Yadin on Koye. Demonstration of Bedo Oyan Yam watching. It is all about the structural reforms. As I hear Pizzi in Penny now and then, fit a chestnut as a Cosrono, a honum no dance and yet.
Moving the Denka, Jeff and I would dissolve. I had a man. Still, ya was a man walk around about Kodo. Match okay, you have a copy of Kobe. There's an imping was so I was serious to demonstration that I walk on. Okay, so I up for a while. Allow ya to the extent that you been a good result to then paying free a step down because Ghana football was sent. Ghana football was sent per demonstrations where ya 16 regions in your area.
Na yanko Otobrosie Kojo Buedu ewo Kumasi Otobrosie ke ya keleweli dia na nso de free Kumasi bae
enkwesi baby afise Ghana for sikadie ye dedodo football kwesi etwam because sikadie ye
ka mo ntentene say demonstration na wose ye na ma motimi ati demo no omampan so yesere no enema bi won ma wontie ya wo fom no so ya dwene kakra na demonstration no de mesere mo a enkoso a na enkoso demonstration no de menya ka every 2 weeks bia no ye omunko demonstration we football na say Ghana football pa say asay kona nima ma say ntimi nya wo hwe aye sikadie na doso de me de ka me kwa na komunko demonstration no mu dissolve GFA no ne enya foforo ne ensha say free grounds work ne nkran ho no mu because said abrofo ne no e ne sa me fu say beboa
e pa say demonstration because Ghana football no de e ne dia players bi o ha omu deserve so mu babla said mu kra ana pay for so selection mo ye na nenye omu de ohwe nipa bi no mo ye selection the demonstration ne de e pa so mo ye na mu say Ghana anyo mu dia e ne dia
omu ye good Ghana AFCON ya e ko ye group stage na mo free o ma ya de kra ti me hu ba bi omu ye demonstration na me so me hia mo won makwa koye
na keleweli eke Kojo Buedu ya wo Hello FM Kumasi Otobrosie won na de we baaye de tatu okra eye Kojo Prekese eno no so ebisa asehwefo se nananom sehwefo na mo nso so
GF for no, your co up on the buyer no. There's no man could you cry and sank out mobile no becker be chegana for or man cafe, etna man said for no, a bomberchi chair and son of where the airba. Into do bread say a can of credit, a chair, no mutim to Trinoma, Sabaya Ganano, you're a bit of quack and Indian sweet magic crew and the supporters of 1 year, 5% tolls, margin.
Dear mamma support say or moon, or na de tie ni se ayifo no GF for no munim adwuma no press so wo fa press papa o monfa o mkwa akwa botrokan so yepe nti o mompam o mo no monye sai ni nti o mo Ghana ha na e wo no o di ehweamo ka na o di no enya so mfa so bia enti na wo se ye demonstration dey e di tia o mo
Ghana mpanyimfo no monka no kora nkyira ye timamfo na e wa ha se enti de ye de ne beba obebo o man no na wo se ye de ne ba
say I born bibia say football mu send you sister dia ne honkeka ho play academy ne ada course ni legal omobobo no ada countries no de toto Ghana ho a yakachi because we have facilities now you be see sports stadium kama within 2-3 years we be sports stadium na srene nsinsan fata afufu o yi ne so
sabi eno no yanko ahoma no so yenua coach Christopher Nimley ayo obi a ono oye coach yankasa yatete no na eba agudie mu nsem a obi anim se da obonwuma mu coach onya ho wo kra nemum mo amutatie sports panorama ne de ote coach Christopher Nimley dia obetepa numo Mami say numo wa homa no so ana me ne ntwetwe enkomo. Numo.
Numo. What away?
Numo.
Jehovah Dromona. Jehovah Zabaut Dromona about Ghana football kedomosh.
That is my rabbi.
Bahani Ghana football bad domosh. Jehovah Zabaut Bami.
That's my rabbi. That's the rabbi. Numo, good evening.
Good evening, Minia. Good evening, Paminia.
Dedi kan, and one ferry say oh yes, a demonstration be.
Hey, Mimi Ferry. Now, me catch no idea football. I am mamia. Me, my teaching kolao go football mo. Ghana go be bring him. The main teaching crano. Lawrence Atizigi. No ko da World Cup. Ni mami, any papa, any bre me coach nimli. Na ati afi na wenya 9 years. Au kwa 10 years. And I any bre me. I am the backbone of Lawrence Atizigi. I am his godfather of Lawrence Atizigi. Many Madame for be a friend Willie, any Madame for be a friend Allied. Kobra Japan, former press secretary at Dauruma, NPP. Team or T, main coach namely. Many Madame for Willie, any Alasa, Yashe, Argentino's genius. Ever seen since 1994. My football ever seen me. That time no, na secondary school can na me nio. Na me nyan started secondary school. Me na dia football ayama me. Na eya me niche. Eya na fuafua. Se me kan ana se me de me nim dia ma ho din me bia aka wo odi ahinkan Songo Obama the Yasantwa of our days of our time Veronica Comey any Obama ni eye ma hwa atapoko na brenya o ni brenya de ma hwa den ni menim bia ni betome ebe kam ho a ye be sisen Ghana football never again we are not going back and idea ya femu pa o Ghana football for the last 12 to 15 years no it's in 12 cha it has taken us 42 years time na Ghana G Africa Cup 42 years we may be I didn't see it. You're moving to Ghana back Ghana. Ghana back Ghana. It has never happened before. Woman mean say Ghana for a tomu wabum ayabaku et twitia ano din e dia tre aban e dia tre Ghana Football Association e dia tre the Ministry of Youth and Sports. The NSA. Me who beat up. Now, Mr. history there, it will be made. By the grace of God, we are going to make history. And by the power invested in all of us by the people of this country. We are going to make history.
Okay. No more anti obi baby sao say. It is a demonstration pa ade ket na no akoye press conference kuma so say enema me nana ya okese odi ahenkan wo coach Nimli Sadiq Adams of Sports Obama Veronica countryman Songo Bright Kankan Boadu Atapoku ene ohine Brenyanom ene omo nyina eke o se de eke nyina omo ye dadanti demonstration na no nche da hu faso bi e wo so.
And you see, that is one of the reasons why this man cannot lead our football. The sort of transformation Papa, he's not the man for the job. We were almost all the time making it at least to the semi-finals of the AFCON when it comes to the Black Stars. Under him, so we'll see, under Ketokrekunu, we've gone for 2 major AFCONs. We've not even won a football game. You're winning one game. This is the man who's telling us, say, the sort of policy that we are asking for from the government of Ghana and forcing the Ghana Football Association and the Ministry of Youth and Sports to implement in this country. Can't say this is the man who receives $1.5 million from CAF and FIFA to develop football in this country. He was in a press conference just a few days ago. Wasi Bohu, Wakofat Politank, and your money Samrani. This is the man who thinks he can change our football. Na dreams, the new tier. Satisfied previous, but in me, not say, I can't work. About the football, me Kaipa say 5 years ago, we had campaign about the election. We need to create sports panorama. So, we gave them the platform. Mr. Aspirant, me coach Nimli, me new dear Kaka, me war football, and my dear Messiano. I don't think you are the man for the job. I mean, I've been vindicated. But for as long as he stays there, the mismanagement of funds from CAF and FIFA, the mismanagement of funds from the government of Ghana towards our national team, the mismanagement even of his own bona fide property, the Ghana League, because this sponsorship, the catcher say, oh, you $1 million, and you what? Publication, and other media juma. Why aren't you the media? I told him, we've not seen that money. Where is the money gone to? Ever seen it onto me, Yano? Me say, I will not say I've been vindicated. But Ghana for no, you will know Ghana for so etiated, or Muhuadi, na Ghana for so canocre. I'm so whether he's the man for the job, and I say whether he's been successful in the job, Ghana for Betreno. Ghana for Betreno, Minya.
Hey, coach, just to inform you, Ariana, John say you can the krata akwa parliament that I say ye pese ye baho. Na ye the petition no ebanti awie e na ye nya green light ne say ye mra. In fact, Honorable Frank Anodompre, Majority Chief Whip and Sauma do ejiri. Ye call ye Papa Ijaya Juma all ye bia di anim di anim e kohwehwe ni nua hwepo na owo minority e mo di anim at the echo speaker ho. In fact, speaker was even happy to receive us. Emma speaker, any Madina MP Xavier Sosu, me speaker Frank Anodompre, any new minority. Etna ho speaker ni etna ho for over 1 hour. Now speaker say, or no dear, or that yen yase say adiana ye no a civil and patriotic duty. So that is information for you from the speaker.
Wow. Minya. Wow, we give glory to God. Ya mubion, ya danyame, ya sundame, ya dingame, ya baby anyame ya biyanka. At times, people say I'm overly passionate. As some catch them say, with God all things are possible. Yamin sra honorable Anodompre, and the minority chief whip, and the speaker of the parliament. Parliament of the Republic of Ghana. You see, just 2-3 weeks ago, now we were big issues. And I made an emphatic statement that said, I blame the Parliament of Ghana for where our football has gotten to. Because they've had several opportunities to fix it. And also to help us fix it. I feel with you. I feel ye. I feel ye. Honorable Abandambe, Speaker of Parliament, Republic of Ghana. We thank you for your support. And we know that the people at the Jubilee House will have no other option. Because Ahmad Dompre, who belongs to the ruling party, has shown the way. He has shown the way. The minority have shown the way. Together as Ghanaians, we are telling the government of Ghana, the Minister of Youth and Sport, and the Ministry of Youth and Sport, the Ghana Football Association, and the National Sports Authority to say, never again. After tomorrow, we want to see a complete transformation in our football history. In fact, in every sporting activity in this country. In less than 25 days, we'll be hosting the rest of Africa. I don't have any hope. I don't think we have prepared our athletes well. I don't think we've prepared our sportsmen well to go and compete. So I'll not be surprised. We will forgive them. Let me see. Going forward, never again. You best let the Parliament of Ghana. You best let the ruling government, whether NDC, NPP, or any ruling government. I'm one of those people who believe, we should go back to the former ways of doing football in this country. We should not allow football people to elect whoever leads our football in this country. Because all of them, they've got conflict of interest. Whoever even the immediate FA president or execute, our football team, that is clear conflict of interest. That's what the least said about him, the better. Our football team, more than 5-6 football teams. If you go to our national teams, it is dominated by Ketokreku players. Every member who sits on that ESCO, they've got a football team. Randy Abdenum, doctor, none them. They've all got their football team. We should go back to how football used to be run in this country. Matia, the boss, Ura Kobnetia Chipon. Matia Nabang said no. That is the best way. It is not true that FIFA does not allow to interfere in football. FIFA permits it if it's for the right reason and it's for the right cause. The government to make Tabrisika over $8.5 million into the investment of our national team. You tell us that the government should not seek accountability. You go and tell those things to those in class 1. You see, Ghana Bekasa, the Parliament of Ghana, the Republic of Ghana. Apart from those people within the cohorts of the Ghana Football Association, and we are telling them, it is not meant at them as individuals. Nobody is targeting anybody. But we are protecting the most precious commodity, the only commodity that binds us together. It is what we're protecting. And we will not sit down. Me, Wu, Obama, Songo, Veronica Kome, Otapoku, Ohinibrenya, and the entire population of Ghana. We will not sit down for these people to disgrace us like that. This AFCON was the very last of such embarrassment. Never again, whether they like it or not, they will have to change. If they refuse to change, they will be compelled to change by the laws of this country.
No more answer na menu we kra me ameni ohene na Kwame amowa ha Kwame so ebebam ono so obi a ode ema wo
no more ya mamonde yo
amen ya mishra upa amenia
oya said the speaker ne majority ne minority chief whips ni na wo mu ejina mu ya na that means when na na mpanifo na etwen se wo bi be set pace no na wo ma follow Erintina ya bomba basi na where the quick one after watching nyame ya adomo a ɛdeɛ bɛn ɛna mo a mo lead demonstration mo wɛ sɛ ebesi
mpacho sambe bio line kati ya kakra
wɛdɛ na mi bi sɛ tia wa sɛ after wɔkyena demonstration no wa mo di animu no madawroma ɛdeɛ yi ɛna mo wɛ sɛ after tomorrow's demonstration no ebesi
menya me da se papa after ochina the petition na do ka kotu mpanyifo enyim yenu say oman a mpanyifo enyim no sa oman no ebo yentina se na Ghana bo entina we are using the rightful channel. We petition parliament, we petition the Ghana Football Association, we petition the ministry, we petition what? The Jubilee House. Once we do that, it will be that and yes sir, we want clear-cut policy that is feasible, practical, and can be implemented within the shortest possible time to begin to revamp and completely transform our football in this country. What are such policies? Policy number one, say, as a football person, I want to see proper investment in the juvenile game. In my coast football, for the past 24 years, the player called national under 20, national under 17 now. Because player no can get to Kreku any ESCO members team no mapamakola. We say never again. That should stop. If that had been the norm, the likes of John Pencil, John Mensah, Michael Edson, Asamoah Gyan, you can name them. We would have never gotten this couple. Even Abedi Ayopele the Maestro. Go back to those days. Who did Abedi Pele know? No, Nimobia. But because the system was very transparent and clear, we want to put an end to that. So bring back the olden days that made it so fearful and so what successful. And then the toss number two. Yes, facilities, doctors, Professor Chumesi, Atutunase, Chumesi, Esamojimiti, or my penny, yes, Papa, I tried to do not to me. Even the current sports minister, he should give way because I still do believe with total conviction, say he's in bed with the FA people. Because ultimately, say, as a minister, those around you, including you yourself, you don't know, say, your major tournament is AFCON. CAF ever mind $700,000 to go and prepare. And there you're born with Cote d'Ivoire. Hey, yeah, no. Then you sit down and approve a budget that says we should spend $1.3 million only on preparation. Total $8.5 million. They just took $2 million. Out of the $2 million, $700,000 was catered for by CAF. They just took 1.3 million. Over 180 million people. They could do that. Right now, I was part of the GMFA Commission in 2024. In 2014. The fee word Kabaya and the technical committee, the then president, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, etc., to look into why we were disgraced and embarrassed as a football country at the Mondial. I was the secretary to that committee. We catch the late Ben Kofi, the late coach Sam Ade, Otiakinte, Masaudi Dramani, Professor Minta, any me. I was the secretary to that committee. Proper policies are yet the two sides of the report right now. Or what traction in meet the press series. Songo Ebisa Mampeni some few years ago. What was his stand on that Jamaica Commission report? Mampeni what's in the pain? He has forgotten about the white paper. We will use tomorrow's demonstration and beyond to remind His Excellency Nanado Dankwa Akufo-Addo said the Jamaica Commission report is there. There were policies on how to develop football in this country on a regional base. I'm still alive. Otiakinti is still alive. Lola Moses Wamani is still alive. We were the brain behind those documents. But some of us have learned from him, and we still believe in what he believed in. Come together as a country and look, failure to listen to this petition and do as we are humbly and politely requesting. They don't want to see football in this country. Because the measure some of us will lead the people of this country to take against the football and sports in general. Because what they do, it's not violent. For example, with my wife and my children, simple. Myself, my wife, 2, plus my 4 daughters, that makes it 6. I'm not going to go. That is six people not even patronizing our national team. Because who said it's only about the money, and nothing else. It cannot be about the money when we are struggling to put simple food on the table. Give us so many other kudus. Give us so many other Azuma Nelsons. Give us so many other I-quarters. And this country will be a better place. Kudus Oba, me, Kudus Oba, Ohumia, or Fremi, our coach. Bra, Nyamin Sao, J. No, the mommy piano, maybe checking Crawford. That is what we are asking for. When one person is blessed, thousands of people will begin to benefit. In this part of the world, you don't joke with that. You don't joke with that. And to once again, Minya, Asana Mekono. Ye bomba ye serate. Ama Ghana ni bia obefi ni fie ochina no pa. Ye nyanoma omu fi Kumasi eba. Ye nyanoma omu fi Takrade eba. Ye nyanoma omu fi Ghana enyina be bia eba. Papa, go omu Obama ye. Transport them safely to the venue. And we will do this in the interest of Mother Ghana. We will do this for Ghana. And Ghana, at the end of the day, will be the winner of whatever is going to transpire tomorrow. I thank you for the life of my brothers and sisters who have led this cause. And by your grace, Lord Jesus, by your grace, Lord Jesus, we will change the face of Ghana football from tomorrow. Minya.
Well, quick one, Ukoi. Before I ever interviews, you call the cities across the nation, Ekobisa, or regional capitals, or views, our demonstration, and our here, said the Crawford Casanua, Camia say, the entire nation, demonstration, or more because they were more for just a handful or an atom of percentage be, and emphasis, which is all my money in that demonstration. But Mamimisa, will you not be surprised to hear, say, Gideon Fosu or ESCO member? I because no mummy is surprised, say, journalist phobia or no use and come here stakeholders of the game. Not a BB crania demonstration and not one obey. Odro Safonsi de Biaba so cry, say, I can wake up petition, you know. GF Mum and come on fan comma. Said. Is it a clear case of say Wamufi Sebi Ghana for in a Numunyansa, Wamunkwana Yansa Gu Mutrim to the sense of Muesco members no confuse say do a mobile cannon and Yansa the entire nation. I'm not say the majority Nakano Sebi and the Antasum.
Minia, look, it's so unfortunate. These are people we know and they know us. They know our level and we know their level. Sebi in Prebiasa. Sebi Prebiasa. Odo Safo opinion. Nin kasa bu ne nimtia so no fi say obe kasa bu Ghana for nimtia ye jano ye de enim say agro no so no mo gunu no ye ntena se e mo gunu sa na sabi in previous now. This is a man who supervised the banning of our national under-17s women's team for 4 years. Many say yen kola no mo bob national under-17 the black maidens. They will only show up if possible, at the world level in 6 years' time. Because 4 years, the next two, Omunkobi. The third one, if they qualify before them, this is a team that has qualified since day one. But this man sat there due to negligence and a high incompetence. He was among those people who supervised and made sure that our team was banned. And the General Secretary of the Ghana Footballers, Ora Prosperado, at the time, Ghana Force, when CAF took the decision after the ruling said, you've been banned, CAF gave the people of this country, and after the FA, the opportunity to respond, and also to put in an appeal. They didn't see anything necessary in appealing that decision because they knew that they have again displayed gross level of incompetence. This is the people who's talking. These people are talking, and they want us to listen to them. And it's so unfortunate, but we'll not focus on them. That's why me personally have said it's not about individual. They can deceive themselves. They can sit there. But we'll make sure that they'll pay for whatever they have done. Because at the end of the day, so we have football in here. Sika said in previous, or me dream, or me dream sense. Me, what do I stand to gain? It's my joy, my happiness. And one of the game. They say, no, you don't have shame. There's no shame Shame. Haven't we? You have taken us to 3. You still have the gut and the temerity to talk like the way you are talking. They should continue in their own small corner. We are in the majority, and the people of Ghana will show them tomorrow that their voice will not carry any weight. After all, only the infinitesimal element out of 36 million people. We don't even listen to them. If wherever they find themselves, we are telling them, never again. It will never happen. Who knows about a young management committee? You are part of a management committee that completely disgraced this country. Now you will say Ghana, Morocco, Ghana has been banned. You don't even have it. You know, I will keep quiet. They shouldn't push some of us. They've been very shambolic in their dealings. They've been very shameful in the way they've handled football in this country. The better keep quiet and let us salvage the game of football. We'll bring them the petition. They will see proper petition in whatever we are going to submit to be. But whether they like it or not, through the government of Ghana, football will be changed. Make a mistake. We should go back to the days where the government of Ghana will select 2-3 people, one of which becomes the president of the Ghana Football Association. GATA, which is the Ghana Elite Club Association, will bring 2 people. They will vote, one of which become the vice president of the Ghana Football Association, so that the government of Ghana will have somebody seated at the FA to run our football. When you have conflict of interest, you are seeking only your selfish interest. It will allow you to destroy our game. It will not happen. You've had enough. And yet, going forward, no, never again. Maybe.
Coach, see you tomorrow, God willing. Editor,
Reverend.
Now back to studio. Now, you say, my brother was at 102 be about a demonstration. No say, say, Namanse Kakra, submarine. Say, Nkrofobe Pesa Ombesa, Garediogu, Yesokinsum, Amiadiogu Yesokinsum.
So for no credit. And you may bra, ya bus studio, ya, and your intelligence officer friend or catcher say, GF for no, Asha Dako Bonko for pa.
Keto Krokunan and Grove.
Ako Bonko for pa, Ako high, Sax and Casamrantia, or we are well built to say. Echanamume Basa Basa. Ewo demonstration, I say, just to scare people because Nipana Ebano Musru. Nipana Eban Yevi
packet wow.
Entino, Omako funny passe. Omo Omumra. The Omosha and say Omume Basa Basa. And I am reliably informed to say, a tria Omuka ye say, Omumedi Sansim Huno. But I can assure them, Omo Pamo Muma. Because Ghana for now, Eba walk no chinano. Yenimse way a collective civil responsibility to salvage our game. So what do you say? Yabo pa, bra. We are waiting for you. Ochina ye twen. Krom ha obi anya be manje obi a. Medical catcher say, yes Adam we ase no. Ye ne omay post ye adwuma ene tena ase. Na Kwame so we Greater Accra Regional Police Commander na ho. Obo said this is a highly intellectual professional onim na adwuma. Papa no nim na adwuma. Look, first time I call her or in the office. Obetimi a kire say we aha say we wa ha we besi wa we you say we ntina me pesa mo beko ha no momfa ha. Look, you just have to trust that man. IGP himself, Dr. George Ekufudampare, wa assure ye ochina say security for na eba no, the police for na eba ni ye 1,000 na ho. Ebo 500 and share uniform. Ebo 500 and share uniform. Look, sir, demonstration your security no. I needed not to say this, but for the sake of moya madwin say china mo be ba be dis emhunu no. Muntie ni ye say. Hwe security services dey all Ghana ha nyina no. Eye collabo, one na kan wasem. E na china omode my protection. Eye collabo. Enti say bia, wadwin yo say obeba no abehu say bia, police for be 10, 20, 50 be share uniform to omo ano no. Wetin? Odo ye be ma try na hwe ade.
Omo mu share uniform kra dot chen dom share uniform.
Wan hwe kra omo mu share uniform no. Na soldier for kra dot chen police.
Enti editor yi. Ti say yen o chen ye ko demonstration ni bi no. Said the beya ye beyi omo be ye basa na ma no. ye de nsema ka kire se ye ba no
obi anshe black
emo obi an so emfa aba emfa sekan emfa tuo emfa jan ye nkose wo enti wo ye behu se bibi hye ho no wo ye GFA for nkrofo ni bia ena ye nso ye akwe ye petition ne de ko ye nko kase ye ko bu obi ena ye limu ye ho se ye de one course ena otena ye chata se a peaceful demonstration enti wo beba ye mu a obesha se ube piepie obi ube du obi atam oba be ye yi bia be hu se wo ye Judas Iscariot ye be yi ama
and asofo the highest form of a security a obi nipa bia obenya ne say wo no a wonam ho no unua no kra wo say gina ne nchen no fa ne say we suspect ti uni no ko kakra no he no ne sa her botom kakra no uzo ne sa her botom a bon suspect hwe ni ye sa nipa no enti yen na ye kɔ no se yenya hu se obi atwi bibia firi ne botom obi de ne sa hye ne botom se wayi bibi pe yen kasa ye be chi sa nipa no ahande no over na ma police for
se pepepe
he sofo memfri me ha memfri me ha me amankran se me begu me ho ni ma se ena enhira nka nyame so se edin kakra o de ma in fact me papa na na kwabra kese na bibia hu hia no owi ase chen edimpa eti me papa na onye obi a na ni briska sedanka obi a na ni briska go nya sika pa bra na otiase na ni briska but oba kan kire o say sika no betimi anya sika dan man but wa hunim ebuufo a ba bia wonam bia obi amu
it's true
edi me meti hay so for my man kan say me hepo me ba say me peska na so sika nya ade motivate me na ma me ya ade hwe Ghana ni a wutie me me maame me papa kwam na danka na ka me na erite me hwe tie ni ye o se mo mabusuam sa brantie ba ko fifi na onim ball bo na nyame ye na drum na sa brantie itimi pagya ekodu highest level of footballer sa brantie no wayi sa busua ni nyina fro hiam yemfa ne se ye nua Mohammed Kudus ti o sesi yi se Kudus ye na adwen kra se na busuafo nyina abosume bia obeche 30,000 pounds e woni sika onyam di ama wo mo a ehia omo biom sa de na nipa kakra bi di a show mo botom ama ye nyina ye ho kire yen ene Black Stars bobola wontimi nhwe aba bedru se Black Stars team na ho 11 players na omo bo no ya chemu 4 ye wo mo ka French ye wo mo ka Spanish ye wo mo a omo so ka ye fa say brofo ene wo mo ka nkran ni twi 11 players pe na gina park no because ya chemu sa na de na kwa kodru enti hwe Ghana akọ AFCON mako miensa since 2019 the only game I yet me winning against Guinea 2019 look at the normalization every ho yakọ AFCON mienu yentimi winning game mako kra enti obi a wutie me enye se obi pe bibi na afiri obi ho enwumre GFA fo nkaka me enti a ayen friend say demonstrators no kra omo ate se ye ne nam ne ye ton t-shirt nam se ani wuo na aka mo no
madam de ni
ani wuo na aka mo no
menya me de ni
ani wuo na aka mo
me de mi ntu ateku mi ntu atempoa ya ba me ba ya na ebisa me size
sofo obi a ose yen a ye organize demonstration no obi a ton t-shirt amano no omra Peace FM ha studio ha say ejina on the omra me the holy water besia
edit amaton on position Black Stars
come odete me the holy water besia oba na abeka me kwa Johansen demonstrators omo koi omo ton t-shirt ama uya na ama holy water kakra se no
dabi na so obi ton t-shirt mo ton position our Black Stars mo ton positions so for nya kan ente odi asa ye kwa aba ye kwa demonstration na ba ne ba mo bete nka party
de ye be hwehwe free Ghana for ho ane say ochena wo ba emfa ba emfa bo even foam cry obetumi ato aba obi emfa bi
emfa chinchinga ba
emfa bi bia nhye wo ho the only thing obetumi dey ahye wo ho e your face towel a emfifiri no wo de be pepa ko ye mu bi wa ye sweat pa the face towel no me say me ba me de be me ensa ne beba because
the towel anka se ne gumi towel
na oya na de ba ko Johansen fa sa de no ma ho wo de ba ho ye be chew ye ka kire o plane and to about the for face towel bra ena ebia sesi aye ka say sofo amanfo nche nsuo kura no ye kura nsuo so we bottle a ebebro 4,000 bottles and now oba adwuma on drinks na sisi anymore no Dr. Blessed Foster 21st clinic papa no ono na two ni bottom toss hard drinks ni nyina e be che
wow
drinks no bro 5,000 pieces enti wona wo ba no yenim say ya make provision for you pa enti bana wo ba no yen nsuro yenim say ya make provision for you say bibia wo hia no ye de abantia bia say wo pese wo de unsuo ba ko bi hye ho kra eno kra ye hia because ye unsuo wo ho apart from that emfa bibia ma bra o presence pe ene ye hia hye atade tuntum esoro tuntum efom tuntum wo beboduku abotuntum nefa bra na china so mo hu say Accra Montes we free of transport amanfo ni mo transport papa udru e ma say o free achimota ha say ba bi na wo kwa udru circle Dubai hono si overhead na say who see overhead na say afabonkum te say the wo call ring road no baby affairs na transport no one ene ye de Nkrumah statute akwa agosi wono e ho asem ne ye ka no wo bedru ho na nipa ya bochenko obi a hye ne tuntum na ye gina ho eno ano no na ye gina ho
9 o'clock ni asase ekọ
straight
enti simuntam because about 9 kain na ye kwa no ye ko
wa mantem obekachi wa mantem a obekachi enti Ghana for so far yadamase speaker of parliament we couldn't have had a father in you Charlie adia speaker here ne no ho na me hu adwiri me honorable Frank Anodom pray and just as St. Paul said in his letter to Romans that he's not ashamed of the gospel. I'm not ashamed to call you a brother because you have demonstrated, say, we a true brother. Untimi nyini pa ma ewo de hia dem. Frank Anodom pray. Francis Xavier Sosu. Honorable Sam Okujeto Ablakwa. Either side of the house, majority, minority, yadamwase. Ghana Police Service, yadamwase. Ghana Armed Forces, yadamwase. National Fire Service, yadamwase. Ambulance Service, yadamwase. Echina, yenu sports presenters na organize Kumase, Ohino Brenya, Atapoku, Brighton Kambuadu, any team no almost free Kumase no. Omba be kanye ho chena. Na ya ye hade no. Ye wia ne na watwe. Yes we be kwa mu Kumase na ya ye. But echina Bono region all sports journalists are almost also no share one of the radio stations no almost a live press conference after demonstration you know and their battery say it is obi adwen yen say grow near dia look senka ye pe ho ochena and gebet me aye 16 regions no but ye yen say yen ko no slow kakra nsa but after we you know it is just the first of so many things to come obi mfani agro no mbe uzi eni abre
Mama ko dantem na otina masorentem na mama ko demonstration ko yo yeni abre adena ye ka ne sa no ene de otie ye news pa tie ne ye ya call regents no said the Ghana for kasa no unya nipa ba ko pempompo ka say oh demonstration na hunya obia support say baby ade na kwa koduru die aba Adeta. DJ, DJ Ben no.
Enye my wife no. Na show ye kanu kre e dey obi bisa me say placards ye sorted out. In fact, I can tell Ghana say placards na ye dey bad demonstration no. Osofo papa no we placards na ma ye no. Wanyi one city say.
Bebrebe ni na.
In fact, owie ye no, osan printed T-shirt here record demonstration on one kasa the bottom sika or the printed T-shirt 200 eka ho 1 year sika owie on one is 2 car e free baby and fact in wo essence saba ha say 1 year sika look nipa bi ti say nana opare kwafo be wo ho na nana opare kwafo afrem say yawo mo maji nkoto nsuo na fama demonstrators no obeje di say mami kediamfu a MPP National Women Organizer. Me wo ho na Kate frame. O se yaw. Me ma obi abremo ensuo 2000. Ensuo mako 2000 packs.
Wow.
Kate yamfu a. Me waha. Honorable George Mekuduka, Frank Anodom Pre, Honorable Okujeto Ablakwa, Francis Xavier Sosu. All these people. You have no idea. In fact, Mia ba Sylvia our Ketche Fabrics our Georgia Hotel and pay me waha and I say your friend say yaw me mo obi abremu nsuo on fan call demonstration and pampa me wana driver friend me say me the munsu naba
wow
so for and just say Ghana for dia o maye no Ghana for akire say the way your football na ye no how mo how bia enti echina the obey the service to Ghana pa ni obi a wo ahoden obetimi aba bia ma na yeye na wa ama eti say aba ye to obi say o we dey see people them toma na onya intimi toma no there be toma no sa na tie enti wo ahoden a obetimi de aba bia menka say oh me vai there be bra wo ba na me so me ba na asumasi ba na asumasi so ba efia dan so echina bokobi we ba na we so ba echina we ba na we so ba na we so ba na we ba ye wie nkran Kumase they cannot contain us trust me ye wie nkran china Kumase they cannot contain us they should trust that and they should trust us that Kwame ye can ye beye we mean what we are saying and we mean every bit of the things that we have said on air. We won't come thus far to disgrace Ghanaians. Yeah, yenesa. Baby, I have a bedroom. In Sri Lanka, me say, yenura. Doctor, or say Kwame despite. Etipa, a sonda ye pa, or say Yansafo. And Hanu, say, ye didn't radio station. We. Yenura, Doctor, Father Dixon. Ya, yem the enemy here. Father Wakasa. Onkasa, because onim the aye, no. Say the papa football year wa wo tonsuo ye to wonsuo de auto tofe okwan ho ye to tofe de auto to chinjinga ye to chinjinga no de oye pam ye to ne nsa no
fi se Cote d'Ivoire fo win cup yi wo fi se kroi mu beda
o man pani amom 3 days so obi amfa gina home.
Can you imagine
hwe ni pegu Cote d'Ivoire montre so Cote d'Ivoire montre so ni pegu
niane nso to
omo nye better ensere ye de be mo ma ye better ase ye ne se minu mi onu be ya dwen say ye join this demonstration we ochina me say wo ahoden a join ye na ye nko demonstration no na ye wi a na ye hwe say Ghana football say ebe ye say ya na ebe sesa ye de mo asi atiefo ye da mo asi pa say mota e chi anwumre na de msi adidi atraso but for the love of the game
save Ghana football
it is now or never me say sabre ye sofoi obi anko ni social media handles so the other obetwara ne say #save Ghana football he say number 1 trending trending ni nyina no anada so #save Ghana open throw you just right #save Ghana football #save Ghana football eno ape ene ye hia se fa support yen eno ape ye hia bibi fufuru bi anka ho hwe sofo ene me brothers are omo ye Roman fathers Roman fathers o etimi send this ka say yaw monfa we nkoto nsuo nko demonstration Roman father ye ntua neka etimi send this ka say monfa nkoto nsuo nko demonstration it should tell you the seriousness of what we discussing
na me ama nsa so wie
Yedamasi. Obia will support you bia. Look, those of you mo maye sika. Na mo bom paye ma ye nim obia wo ye malam, wo ye sofo, wo ye den a wo bom paye ma yen. Yedawase pa. In fact, wo mom ni yedawase kese. Ghana ni a wo share ye nkran, wa mu ya bam. Yedawase. Na no me frɛ me lecture ba ko ye fa no Dr. Johnny Ando Arthur. Na me ka che ne say doc o kire yen bibi e frɛ no community advocacy na saa de na o kire me no e bie madwene ko bibi so say nye bibi na enko yi a ye betena se ahwa manyofo nanim as individuals ye betimi aye bibi so for na me read this ade na adwena the next morning me ba ha me tia ye kokroko say ya na odi ahenkan ba oba studio me ho odi ahenkan ni ma na ade na e ba mtiam so kwa me ye be demonstration o say ye be ye yaw ye mfrefre we mu ye frɛ Obama frɛ Veronica e frɛ ye frɛ say countryman Songo Christopher Nimli nom Bright Kankambuadu nom Atapoku nom Ohini Brinya nom Mausi nom Osmi nom ne ade nyina pa you put your things together bibiako look there are people well-meaning Ghanaians so for what no ma attest to say mon hwe ha say ni yie ana mon fa we nka ne mo pesa mo ye no ho mon fa we say nka ne mo pesa mo ye no na kwa me hwe maybe I have to break this news to Ghanaians say nyame ya adomo a ye we demonstration na ochena ya wada nyame de ya wada chen ya ho ye call office of the special prosecutor. Yes, we are petitioning the office of the special prosecutor because eniama bi ho a ye hu a ye feel say as a special prosecutor
and dear
if they think we are joking if they think we are joking, we are telling them we aren't joking. We are serious about what we are doing and we know exactly what we're doing. Okay? Me say, organizers of this demonstration, we know what we know and we know what we have seen. We trust that what we have seen is correct. Ya wada, ya be call office of the special prosecutor. Ne akwa command petition say, or investigate everywhere or we. Or investigate everywhere or we. Mo sorry, among kanche special prosecutor so say, onu su ni bibi ye. Na yen hwa de okuruma. Ghana for either must say, obi a support yen. Those of you who have been encouraging us, urging us on. Here, minu ba ko no Patricia Megashi. Otimi drafty bibi wo no dey send us here. Look at this. Monhwe we. Look, ye nuanum radio stations, City FM, Multimedia, Atinka, Okocha J, Plan B FM. I mean, name them. Angel, Despite Media, UTV, Ude Bodin, Station Bank, Power, and Famiami Mugabe Mase, Power FM, NXYZ. Hey, what's it ya? Mumra in your interview. Obi, Asempa FM, any idea? Station Bia ni Ghana ha. Ye bo mu prum say ye pay airtime one. Oman farmer ye. Some of them we didn't even call them. Oh, why no my friend say, look, ye pese ene mokasa. Ye pese ene mokasa on this. It is kakra bia ye betimi aye e de aboa mo no. And if this is not encouraging enough, minim de betimi encourage me ha me wono. So for miniska basika nya de motivate me kra ma me de ade. Ba se me hu se me nua ho kire no. Se nyame ma me nyansa na o ma me ahoden. Na esese me de sa ahoden ni save wa. Me prefer say me de sa ahoden ba be save say me de bokwa adwuma say me peska guguto. Sika ye de. Sika enye. We just have to get this thing done. Mama yenye. Ghana football e betimi a save Ghanaian economy. Look, Senka Ghana ne ko wini AFCON we. And anka reshuffle e china ebe. Come on bene kuwa do kwase china onanya reshuffle ni bi obi amfa ne ho. Opa Ghana ne koje AFCON we na mampeni say fi necro obeton fuel gallon back 500 Ghana cedis. Because obi amfa ho.
Obi anka ho.
We'll forget about that because you betimi enjoy ye ho e wo krom ha. Media me say if for nothing at all. Mo amoton jerseys. Mo amoton flags e wo trotro mu ni ade. When was the last time obi gina obi say ope Ghana flag and ope Ghana jersey at?
Na Black Stars one match o.
When was the last time?
Baba.
Mon kan okro mo kan okro nkyere ho. Enti se Ghana football no ye a wo na wo ton jersey no, ye beto wo jersey. Wo na wo ton flags no, ye beto flag. Eno so me na me say ton flag and ton jersey ana. Wa wo ton nsuo, ye beto nsuo. De wo ton aduane ana wo operate pub, eni gye wo ho, ye beba beto obi abenya ne so ne de kakra. Kroma ye de, obi adidi amen. De ye hwehwa no. De ye hwehwa ne se krom be ye de because look, sofo. Anopana me ka okukroko so say religion a failing Ghana. Religion ntimi ankaya mom. Politics ntimi ankaya mom. Yes, ye democracy. Politics ntimi ankaya mom. Traditional for tradition. Nananom ntimi amfa ahinsem ankaya mom. Ena wie ne mrante atwese kan de san sojafo e wo kasoa. Se nye sojafo na ye sojafo a e de ntra because ase baako. We se me na me ye hene. Ya ton asase na manipa be mienu miensa. Ahensem ntimi ankan ya mom. Ade baako pe aka o man we timi kan ye bom ene football. Ghana ni a wutie me. Se wo tena se. Na se football no so sankofo di pesemi nkuminya edi ani bre. Esai no a yawu. Omo sei no a abrante bi afa seka o de beba wo so. Brand bi afa kontiba or the beba also, and that is what we want to prevent. Yempese ebesi never again in the history of Ghana say ye be jai football e de ahye pesemin kuminya fo nsem e dan ne ye football memu na GFA president on kwa wo teams 5 adan 5 adan any bre no e de any bre obi bob ball Ghana League hwe kotoko ebeko tamale na wakwa nyina ase na wabese nko ha abese ko kpando na wabese nko ha ubobo ni nyina wie na ultimate league ya ma $30,000 executive committee member what so a management committee member as hwan odi blasters the chiko work buy ya ma $100,000 $100,000
odi ekire kwa ba keke wo wanko ya de bia nyansa wo mu
yabo league awie yen leading goal scorer ye goal key no when the GFA for the man GFA for man voucher 5,000 Ghana cedis say on fan ko twitwi ne sen on fan ko twitwi ne sen striker no ne sen apro ne mu bon nti on fan ko twitwi ne sen obi a league na e boy ndi o share goals be look Ghana for nyese bia ye ha ye ni o ye kama mwate ade na se ye ball player wa yire no share goal pa che obi a o league no ya man voucher 5,000 cedis say on fan ko be bia etwitwi sen no on fan ko ye ne sen ho adwuma ma no da binya scan ye de share nsa ye man voucher so on fan ko twitwi ne sen
na de munum nyansa wo de nka mon ka se on fan ko bia ye massage mpo na ne na no de ball ne ade ye massage ne body kura no nya ho de foforo president boy ye say adeta me ko de nya ho de about
hwe ai okay so for okay nana ntiri danji tete sankofa gokus na busua oja o akire se yem fantu organizers ye me ne team ni nyina nim se nyame ya no anwumre ya me ntwen kakra na omo so bre nsuo yem fanka ho na yem fanka ho
abo ano hey keto kreku
Alaji is money. You didn't train me for nothing. I am so grateful. I am so grateful. When you are ready, we are ready, Alaji. When you are ready, we are ready. When you are ready, we are ready. Why, Alaji? When you are ready, we are ready. No. Ghana phone na yada mo ase. Nyama ye yada mo ase. Enchirima ebobo mudin aka asem. Enchirima be support asofo. Ye nuanom colleagues a mo wo conscience. Na mo dia support to sa demonstration we. Yada mo ase nyame nhira mo. Anopai chairman general. O ma ye well over 1 hour. Na ti ha din komo kokroko. Mo amunim se na ne bo sitie. Ka untimi nto. But obi ahu say ade na ye no eye o man na said ye hwe mo de mo pa mo ma ye nsore na ye giga na ngira ho 2024 abawo ye aye ba betui eye mrantie no anko mbetimi abo ball no a obi pese mi nkumi nyanti o mo ball a wotifie onya adwuma nye no o mo ana manyofo be o mo chobo no makwa akofo mo de sekan ne ma hye o mo nsem no mo ko buru nipa ekoye basa hwe Ghana fo mo ma ye nyina enko sa demonstration we bi let's get them do what we want. Omo yes adie we ya hwe omo pe abrantie bi akwa echobo ya omo nya they will reason Ghana will be peaceful for all of us. I mean shira obi ya da mo nyina ase ochena anopa ye be hwe monim e wo Brasport. May God bless us all.